Welcome to the world of Red Bull, where we give wings to all of your ideas through the use of our extreme sports stunts and, of course, the energy drinks. My name is Elliot Murgos.
I'm Mike Rosario.
I'm Autumn.
And I'm Sid Brewer.
I'm Evian Smith.
Here's some extreme sports that we like to promote at our company, Red Bull.
So, how did we get started? Red Bull was founded by Austrian billionaire businessman Dietrich Mateschitz. While he was on a business trip in Thailand, he found this functional drink, Pratang Gang, which cured his jet lag, and he wanted to introduce this to the Western countries by adding something like carbonation to make it more appealing to that audience. So after a few years of developing his idea, the first can of Red Bull launched on April 1st in 1987 in Austrian ski resorts, which ultimately paved the way for a new beverage category, energy drinks. To really take Red Bull to the next level, in 1989 we signed our first athlete, Gerhard Berger. He's a Formula One racer, and this really paved the way for our involvement in extreme sports such as kayaking, skiing, motocross, mountain biking, skateboarding, and so many others. So what are we about at Red Bull? We really like to inspire, and we like to give wings to people and ideas. Our vision statement is upholding those Red Bull standards while we maintain the leadership position in this category, while we're delivering superior customer service in not only an efficient manner, but also profitable manner.
So let's go over the pestle analysis for our marketing environment. So first off, starting off with a political view. So we've got government restraints. So this will be like your FDA regulations and stuff like that. Our companies are going to have them. So of course we've got to have them too. We're going to have taxation policies, of course. And then moving into the economic view. So large growth. We have a very large, wide variety of flavors. Many advertising strategies such as extreme sports, which many of you all seen. And then we're going to move into our societal view. So like health conscious people and lifestyles, we want to make sure we keep our energy drinks nice and healthy for those that are looking. We have like a zero sugar option if you're looking to maintain a lower sugar diet. And the technological view portion of it. So social media, I'm sure you've all seen like Instagram Reels for Red Bull, and we have a Snapchat account, and we're on Facebook also. So we like to put our product out there through the use of social media. So let's talk about the legal view. So we do have advertisement standards. We did get sued a couple years back for, I'm sure you guys have heard the phrase Red Bull gives you wings, right? We only had one eye, and so it kind of gave people the false view that like if you drank Red Bull you would magically sprout wings, which apparently, shocker, not the case. So therefore we had to implement 4 eyes into our nice little slogan there to avoid that. And last but not least, our environmental view. So like aluminum cans, right? Lots of people, they'll produce their drinks with plastic cans and plastic bottles. This takes forever to decompose, and you can't really reuse it as many times as you can aluminum cans. Aluminum, you just melt it down, reform it into a bottle, reusable. And so it's much less trash that goes into the environment.
So based on this pestle analysis, where can we improve? So let's start with our strengths. So one of our biggest strengths is our strong brand recognition. 91% of Americans know our brand. And a lot of people know our famous advertisements in the papery style with those illustrations. And of course, Red Bull gives you wings. But also, you might know some of the athletes that we sponsor. So who in here has heard of Arch Manning? Hands? Yeah? Lots of people? What about Lindsey Vonn? Yeah? A couple? Big skiers up here? So we sponsor tons of athletes in different categories, over 90 different sports or disciplines, ranging from the common ones like mountain biking and skiing that you might be most familiar with, to more niche ones like esports and even wingsuit flying. So there's a lot of different disciplines that we sponsor to cater to people with active lifestyles, like Elliot was talking about. We also have Red Bull TV, which is our own content platform. So we take all the amazing content that Arch, Lindsay, and all of our other athletes make and put it onto Red Bull TV, our own platform, to market ourselves better and get more brand recognition. But we also have some weaknesses. So one of our big weaknesses is that energy drinks have negative health perceptions. According to a UK study of 2,000 adults, 58% of those people avoid ultra-processed foods. And energy drinks are, by definition, an ultra-processed food because of the caffeine and chemicals that we put in them. But we're working to improve that with the sugar, low sugar options that we are sponsoring. We also have a higher price point compared to some of our competitors. Whereas other competitors are ranging around $2.48 for a 16-ounce can, ours is more like $2.88. So if you're price sensitive, that's a big weakness for us. We also have a limited product line, which we're working to expand with different opportunities. So one opportunity that we could reach into is a line extension with energy chews and gels. According to Persistence Market Research Analysis, energy chews in 2024 were a $701 million market, but by 2031, they'll be a $1.134 billion market. This is something that we could obviously tap into as we're already in the energy drink space, so we can just expand to energy chews and gels. We could also take it even further with experiential marketing. So we sponsor all these events and athletes, but what if consumers could get involved? So maybe we could make Red Bull whitewater rafting trips, Red Bull mountain biking excursions, just to get people involved so that they can make their own content and share it. But this leads into our threats. So like we said about the price, we have a lot of competition, and this competition is just going up, with Celsius and Rockstar starting to take off in the energy drink space. Also, we have those health regulations and the FDA regulations that Elliot talked about. In Poland, it's actually banned to sell energy drinks to people under 18. And this isn't a trend that's looking like it's going to stop, so we have to look at reformulating our products. We're also getting negative media attention from the energy drink industry because people are starting to report on negative health perceptions.
So to fully optimize our market strategies, we've broken it into 6 different categories, and specifically for Red Bull, the average age is between 18 to 34 years of age, with usually a middle to high income. Because our product is a premium product, and like Autumn said, it's on the pricier side compared to our competitors. That's usually the average income. Some occupations include college students, overworked employees, professional athletes who we sponsor. Our clients really crave adventure and adrenaline-fueled activities, and they usually have a fun and creative and ambitious personality. And we really value our loyal consumer behavior. I would say if people buy Red Bull, they're more likely to buy it more than once, and it's not just a one-time use. So we talked to one of our buyers. This is Brock Johnson. He's 28 years old and lives in Los Angeles, and he's a startup founder. Red Bull is really the perfect product for him because he's a multitasker. He's really passionate about sports such as surfing, skateboarding. He likes to sing karaoke, and he really likes Chipotle. So Red Bull is the perfect product for him.
Everything you need to know about us. Red Bull is a caffeinated energy drink that you could find in just about any convenience store in America and in 170 different countries. You've probably heard about us through one of our various social media accounts via Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, or one of our many sponsored athletes. And we're about $2.88 for a 12-ounce can, which is a little bit more expensive than our competitors compared for quantity, but the quality makes it worth it being part of the community.
So now that we've looked at those 4 Ps, let's look at a real-life product comparison. This is one of our top competitors, Monster Energy. So if you're looking at the two, Red Bull is known for our classic energy drink taste. We do have like a set variety of flavors, but Monster does offer an even wider range. However, we do have that first mover advantage as we were the first on the market for energy drinks, meaning that we have a loyal customer base that's going to choose us every time. And our 12-ounce cans are perfect for grab and go on the day, for the day, and the 16-ounce cans that Monster offers are just a little bit too big to throw like in your backpack or something, and that higher sugar and carbohydrate content give you more of a crash than a functional energy boost that you're looking for to get through your day.
While we continue to sponsor extreme sports, our sales only continue to rocket, with 4 billion cans being sold in 2011, increasing by 8 billion in 2024. and we've even exceeded sales from 2020 with 7.9 billion cans. And for the first time since 2011, we're back in NASCAR with our sponsorship of Counter Zizic, and that's just going to continue to expand our growth.
Okay, so we hope you all were paying attention. So it is our mission, like Sage said, to give you wings. So we're going to give you wings today with some trivia. So our first trivia question, and for a chance to win a can of Red Bull, what was the name of our target customer persona? Back, yep. Brock Johnson. Perfect. Yes, Brock was our target customer persona that we identified by talking to our customers. Okay, perfect. Number 2, what is one example of a threat to our company? Okay, over here.
Increased competition.
Increased competition, good. So, like we said, we have Monster, Celsius, Rockstar, who are all growing into this space, and some of them even offering more natural options, so we'll need to look into that in the future. Okay, really hard one. Does anybody remember what year we were founded?
1984.
Not quite. Not quite. Anybody? Back there?
Was it 87?
1987. Perfect. Very impressive. Yes, and then we have one more. Okay. Thank you so much, you guys. Does anybody have any questions?